Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back to another video with Electric Soul. Hey guys, if y'all are new to my channel, I'm a psychic medium, a spiritual life coach, and just a spiritual girl putting everybody on alongside a whole lot of other things. But today in this video, guys, I'm coming through first with makeup check. Okay, so we got the triple liner and we got some pinks on the outside. Well, it's on the inside too, but it's lighter on the inside, as y'all can see. And then I got my dots. Okay, that's it. Well, with that being said, guys, okay, so today we're going to be talking about the void state within the law of assumption. And I actually do have a request. Like, the reason I am making this video today is because it was requested for me to talk with you guys about. And so let me pull up the comment, okay? So what it says here is, could you please, and this is from Calm Abiding X. Could you please do another video on the void state? I know you made one a few years ago, but I'm curious to hear more about it and if any of your thoughts have changed regarding it since then. Okay, so I actually did make a video about this a long time ago. I remember a few years ago. I think I made one more recently too, not like within the last year, but something like that. But basically with all of that being said, my thoughts honestly have only gotten stronger about it. I feel like the void state is a very, 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 very simple subject that I feel like some people don't understand how simple it actually is, because I feel like people hear different things online, right? And that's usually, hey, Jada Thompson, thank you. You're a pretty girl, thank you. But yeah, like a lot of people, they hear the void state and they assume that it's some sort of, I feel like they think it's like some sort of external thing that you kind of have to reach, and how do you get there, X, Y, and Z and all that stuff. And I get those questions, but the truth of the matter is that it's not you need to get anywhere. It's not that you have to do anything. It's not that you have to like create something. Basically, you literally just have to exist as yourself, and all you have to do is go within yourself in a state of conscious, or in a state of like meditation or anything else. It could be like literally anything that gets you connected with the part of yourself that has all of your desires bagged in your highest favor, right? Okay, so the simplicity behind that is literally just you closing your eyes, meditating, going to take a nap, and then just like looking into that basically for the void state, because the void state is you. The void state is not, me too, Rami. Thank you. That means a lot. Thank you. I'm glad that you're here. Thank you. But yeah, it's as simple as you diving into yourself, because that's what the void state is. It's not an external thing. All right. So that's like the biggest, most important thing when it comes down to the void state, is remembering that it is not external. It is completely internal. It's completely connected to the person that you are, because that is the power that you have in your universe, in which you're able to dive very deeply into everything that that you are basically manifesting, or whatever else, whatever your desires may be, whatever you want to do in this reality, anything like that. These are all things that are completely and entirely your choice to go into, to look into, to dive into, and all that stuff. But it's something that's always connected to you. Okay. So I want y'all to really remember that, because I don't want anyone to think anything about like, oh my god, how do I get there? What do I have to do or whatever? No, like listen. Oh my god, hey Massey Posa. Hey girl, I'm so happy you're here. Thank you so much. That's so crazy. I have to like respond to your message, bro. I literally saw it the other day for the first time. I don't even know since when. I went through all my messages and I was like deleting a bunch, and then I saw your message. I'm gonna respond to you, girl. Thank you so much. You're so sweet and real for being here. And hey Faria, thank you for being here too. It's so sweet. But okay, hold on. I'm gonna keep on going for now. Okay. So basically, again, with the void state, I think that there's a few misconceptions about it. I've definitely heard a lot of like limiting beliefs about this kind of stuff, because some people just don't fully understand that. They think that, I feel like it's kind of like how they assume the law of assumption works for them, where they see it as something where it's like, oh, what did you do to manifest what you want? And why is it not working for me? Or how come I'm affirming and persisting and nothing's changing? Like, how come X, Y, and Z, right? Like, there's different factors that you may overthink. And it always comes back to the same thing with me. I always say the same thing. It's very easy. It's as simple as your decision. It's literally a choice you make, and then you stay persistent in that choice, and then the thing manifest, right? So the same thing goes with the void state, because some people hear the void state and they're like, I've never been there. That's like the biggest thing that people say. Like, I've never been there. I don't know how to get there. I don't know how to do it. I don't know, like, what is it gonna, you know what I mean? Like, you don't understand all the ups and downs of it, but the truth is that there are no ups and downs. Like, it's not a complicated process. All you have to do is just literally go within yourself and find out what you want out of your reality and visualize that, see that for yourself. And even if you cannot visualize, because I know there's some people who can't visualize, and I've heard that before too. Even if you're not someone who does visualize or can visualize, you don't have to literally visualize. I think the biggest thing is just feeling connected to your desires one way or another. So, for a big example that I have, when I went to the void state myself, which is literally just me going into my inner consciousness, okay? Remember that? Um, I remember when I did it, I like shut my eyes and I was like, okay, like let's see what this is about. Let's see what I see. Okay. Because for me, everything that I do with meditation and stuff like that, it all comes very naturally. It's not really anything other than just feeling out what I feel and then seeing the vision right before my very eyes, like in my mind's eye. Right. So in this case, I remember I was laying down and I was meditating and I was like, okay, like let's go to the void state. Let's dive deep inside of myself where everything that I'm saying is done here is actually already done, period. Because that's how it is. Remember, guys, like everything that you're saying is done, everything that you're manifesting, it is already done, it's already manifested. Now you just have to remain one with it, mentally speaking. And excuse me, that mentality, that mental link that you have to that desire, that's what makes it come to life. It's what makes it manifest because you're persisting in a state that literally allows your desire to come to life. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're in a state of maybe not the wish fulfilled, if you're not in a state of the wish fulfilled, it would seem more like, oh my gosh, I'm affirming and persisting, but exactly, I'm not seeing anything. Or I'm visualizing, but still it's been 3 months and I don't understand what's going on, all that stuff. You're still claiming some sort of separation to your desire, even if it's unknowingly. And that's why understanding that you are one with your desire always is a huge, 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 like, you have to do that. You know, like when you're manifesting anything, you literally have to assume oneness with everything. And it's that serious because I feel like the second that you start or accidentally assume that something is not one with you, you accidentally put it on a pedestal. And that's a huge thing that I've seen. I've done it myself a lot of times. I've helped a lot of people work through that too, because it can feel very overwhelming to feel like, what am I doing wrong? Literally, like I was saying, okay? So if you're putting something on a pedestal by assuming that you're not one with that desire, it automatically feels like you almost have to fight for it because why don't I have it? You know, it's kind of like feeling as though you don't have someone that you want and you're like, what's not special about me that they don't want? Like you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm that bitch, why wouldn't they want me? And you almost feel insecure by that thought. You shouldn't ever feel insecure by those kinds of things because, for one, you're always the chosen one 111% of the time. But you see that separation that you're unintentionally creating, it's already immediately you're looking towards something in a way that's like, oh my gosh, you know, like it's so unattainable. How do I get that? Baby, you already have it. Period. Okay, that's the whole point. And that's basically where the void state also comes in clutch for you, because the void state is when it's like it's basically the 4D. That's how I see it. You know, the fourth dimension where everything has already manifested for you. Everything's already physically here for you. Even if you don't see it yet physically, understandably, regardless, it is still here in its fruition. It's still coming to life for you. So there's no need or point in behaving as though you are not one with that desire. Even if it seems that way, y'all know what the truth is. The truth is what you're saying is yours is actually yours the same second that you say so, and that's it. So that's a great, you know, the greatest part. That's the best thing, is that you literally automatically have your desire. It's immediate, okay? Now, with the void state, that again, with your inner consciousness, I feel like the quickest way to know if you're actually one with your desire, like if you actually feel like you're on that energy wavelength of you having what you want and all that great stuff, go to what you call the void state, like go to it, meaning dive into yourself, shut your eyes. You can literally, I don't know why I could, but I keep visualizing like someone doing this in an elevator. And I feel like it's just to show that you can do this anywhere, anytime. But like what I'm seeing in my mind is a person who's like in an elevator and they just shut their eyes and then they see the connection that they have to the void state, which is them, right? It's just them. It's just literally them coming back to themselves. Shut your eyes. You don't have to visualize anything. All you have to do is just think about your desire. Just think about your desires, your desire, whatever it is, and make sure that you feel secure within yourself for one, because I feel as well with this, it's very it's very helpful if you go in with a strong mindset as opposed to if you're sitting there and you're hoping that you see what you wanna see or you're hoping for the best, basically. You can always hope for the best, but you should always know the best, you know what I'm saying? Like, always intend, of course, like, greatness, all that great stuff. So, shut your eyes, visualize, or think about your desires, just think about them, and then feel how you guys are literally like this with each other, okay? It could be your car, it could be money, it could be peace, happiness, love, whatever it is. This is your desire, this is you, and you guys are here like that, okay? You see that in your mind's eye. It's not a matter of visualizing it. You can visualize, but regardless, you're going to see images anyway because it's not, for one, it's not your imagination. All right. That's the most important thing, is remembering too, is that this is not your imagination. This is not like you're making up some fairy tale and you're hoping it comes to life. Because I know some people think like, oh, I don't know. I can't tell the difference between what I'm visualizing and what is my imagination, or like what is true and what's not. The truth is that all of it's true. So even if it is your imagination, it's still true. You just have to believe that. But regardless, it's probably not going to be your imagination because it just is the facts. Like, those are the facts and that's it. Okay? So you see what you see in your mind's eye through you manifesting love, money, anything that you want, like I was stating, and you basically understand that the second that you have claimed these things, again, oneness with that, okay? So you go to the void state, and all it is just you staying in a state of the wish fulfilled, basically. That's honestly what it is. It's like the state of the wish fulfilled is the void state, because the void state is where everything is coming to life for you or has already come to life for you. So if you're in the state of the wish fulfilled, that means that all of your desires in the 4D have already manifested. And I feel as though you're going to the void state to basically like double check that, in a way, I guess you can say, almost like you want further validation, confirmation, you want to see it for yourself, whatever, you can go ahead and do that. But either way, remember, guys, void state or not, you have already manifested it. You are manifesting it. And it's not a need of waiting for it. What do I have to do for it? Nothing. Like, completely get rid of that mindset that you have to do anything for anything. Understand that you simply claiming that you have what you want and having confidence in that and standing on business with it, that's all more than enough for you to get what you want. Literally, guys, I'm serious, because these things are meant to be extremely simplified. I feel like everything else is literally just babble, like nothing else matters. Don't get so wrapped up in the idea of a physical confirmation. For example, if you're going to the void state and you think that it was underwhelming or you expected something else or whatever. I mean, just go with it, but understand that what you're seeing is still something that is literally elevating you. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't, you can make your own void state, whatever. Like, if you want it to be grand and amazing, whatever, you can create that yourself. But all I'm going to say is that it's a state of consciousness. So, I mean, I guess you can decorate your state of consciousness however you'd like. If you feel like the void state for you would be a mansion inside of a really, or maybe your dream house, or maybe at your favorite job, you know, like your favorite environment, job place, whatever. Like, it could be literally anything. It doesn't have to be any of those places. It could be outside. It could be a black just pit, literally, because that's how it was for me. It was more of like, I remember it was completely dark, but there was like a big rays of light. And I feel like those rays of light for me was the confirmation of me getting what I want, having it. I remember making a lot of statements in the void state, just saying to myself that everything is already mine, that the second I open my eyes, everything is mine. Like, basically reinstating my beliefs about me having what I want right now. And then when I remember when I opened my eyes, it felt like everything shifted for me genuinely, because I was genuinely different. You know what I mean? Like, my mind was different already. And the way that I was creating what I wanted came as simply, it came that simply to me, because I let it be that easy, and because the void state is literally just, again, a state of consciousness. So when I realized that too, I remember I was like, okay, this is very simple, because this is not like, I don't know, it's not like you have to cast a spell or go to Hogwarts or something, bro. Like, it's you, okay? So when I did that and I realized, okay, wait, hold on a second. The void state was literally just, it's like it's a place that I've already been. You know what I'm saying? Like, the void state is a place that I have already visited because my consciousness resides there and it already has everything that I want. It's basically, again, the 4D. Okay. So every time that you guys go to the void state, anytime that you guys think about it, anytime that y'all want to sit down and like literally meditate on it, think about it, whatever, please remember, always remember that you are one with the void state. It's not a source of separation ever, always one with it. Two, all of your desires are already there and manifested. So if you're in the process, or you think you're in the process, because you're never actually in the process of manifesting anything, all of it's already done. But let's say that you assume right now that you're in the process of manifesting, let's say like a date or something, okay? You're in the process of that, you think. You go to the void state and then you see that it's actually done. You see yourself on this date, you see yourself with this person, you see yourself having a blast, whatever. And then you realize, oh, wait, I've been there with it literally this whole time. Like the second I claimed that I had this date or whatever, it was actually already done. And now you see that because you can see it in your mind's eye. You know what I'm saying? And also remember that with the void state, it is as simple as one, two, three, just like that. It's not something where you have to practice to get there, or how do I get there, or what do I have to do? Again, no separation, always one with you. It is as simple as that. And the best part is that you can take the void state anywhere. So if you're on vacation, if you're if you're traveling, if you are not in the same house tomorrow as you are today, or anything else for that matter, it's always with you. It's always traveling with you because you are it. So you may as well, excuse me, you may as well take it upon yourself to just take like 3 minutes. I feel like literally just 3 minutes out of your day to see yourself in the void state with everything that you want, with confidence and clarity. And if you have any questions, I feel like this is a big thing too. Is like if you're in the void state and you have overthinking thoughts and you start to overanalyze things, and you just broke the fourth wall for a second and you start to overthink these things, right? The biggest thing is that because you're in the void state, because you're in the state of the wish fulfilled and everything else, you already know, as powerfully as you are, the best thing you could do in that moment is just talk to yourself and remind yourself, girl, look around you. Like, you literally have everything that you want everywhere. It's all working out for you, as you can see physically, literally. Okay. Even if you didn't understand that before, now you know because you see it. Stay calm with that. Like, remind yourself to stay calm with that and to not worry so much about what you think that you're seeing or not seeing or whatever in the void state. Listen, now is a good time to calm yourself down and to work on those limiting beliefs, if any, which we're manifesting you don't have any, because why would you? But you're going to take all those opportunities in the void state to really channel the power of your consciousness as you're manifesting what you want, because that's literally how you get everything that you want, is by having power in your consciousness. If you don't have power in your consciousness, you assume that things just happen to you and that things come to you as they do, and that's it. But you know that you have way more power and control over your reality than that. So do not behave as though you don't know that, because for one, I'm telling you, but two, you can feel that for yourself. Even if you think that you can't, some people think, oh, I know, but like, I don't feel it. Or I heard that, but I don't think it's true for me. You know it's true for you. Okay. That's a big thing about me working through my pride throughout the years, especially with the law of assumption, conscious manifesting, baby. The biggest thing you got to know is that you know that you have everything that you want always. Like, even if you act like you don't know, you do know, though. You literally do know. Like, you actually know in your heart and in your soul that you can get anything that you want, that all things fall into place for you, that this is not X, Y, and Z. It's nothing crazy. It's just you deciding and staying persistent with that mindset, and then physically manifesting it because you're staying persistent. That's it. Do you guys see what I'm saying? Like, this is so simple. Everything, all the stuff that I talk about on this channel, it's so simple. All of it. The law of assumption, going to the void state, channeling your higher consciousness, your higher self, whatever it is that you want, all of it. It is very simple because, again, guys, it is you. Like, literally just like that. Please do not ever assume that you're separate from your void state or anything, or that, you have to work day and night to actually get there, babe. Like, if you don't shut them eyes and get to just feeling out what you know that you have, get to it. Like, literally get to it, because that is the void state, period. Do you guys see what I'm saying? Like, there you go. It is that easy, that simple. And I'm really happy to have been able to give y'all advice on this topic about the void state, because I just don't want to see any more people talking about. I know, like, it's fine. We're going to work through it, even if there are more, which I'm manifesting there's not. But I don't want to see people talking about, I can't get to the void state. Like, I've seen that shit a lot, and I'm like, bro, like, you're literally the void. Come on. Like, there's no place that you have to go. Just embrace who you are, know your power, know your worth, like, know everything, and you can do it. Period. Okay? So, alongside that, please remember, guys, that the void state takes 3 minutes, I feel like 5 minutes max if you want to really see into it, but one way or another, it's all manifested, it's all here, and you are one with the void. So dive deep into it and get to see what your soul is connected to, like what your consciousness is a part of, because all that energy, that's all stuff that has always belonged to you and will always be one with you. That's it. You see how peaceful that is? It feels so good to see it that way because you can literally just shut your eyes right now. Like, do it if you want to do it right now, like literally on camera. Go ahead. We'll wait. I'm kidding. But literally, like you see, just do it. Just do it. And if you do, and if you want to come back to me, let me know how it was. Please let me know. But I know for a fact that the people that I've told before about this, they've actually applied it this way. And then they would tell me what they would see. And it would be very peaceful and calm and great because they just let it be that simple for them, just like it's supposed to be for everybody as well. Okay. So please remember, guys, this is very simple. We all have the power to do this. I believe in you guys so much to do it and understand that the void state is just you. That's it. It's literally just your inner consciousness. That is it. All right. So with that being said, I'm going to be reading the comments now, but please remember exactly what I'm saying here. If you ever need the reminder, you can always come back to this video or in other previous videos. I talked about the void state before. If y'all want to see that, you just literally look it up. But I promise you, it is very simple. Just let it be that way. Okay. All right. So, oh, Messy Pose is so sweet. Aw, you said no worries at all. Always a blessing to hear your words. Your inspiration never expires. I'm here eating my dessert, locked in, listening. You're so cute, bro. I'm glad to hear that. Eat your dessert up good. I am so excited for dessert. Like I've been thinking about it for literally hours. I'm glad that you're here though. God bless you, Angel, for real. Someone said how to manifest being good looking and prettier. Literally, all I'm gonna tell you to look good and prettier and all that great stuff is literally just believe in your beauty. Just believe in your beauty, please. That is the biggest thing. I feel like it's low key overlooked because I feel like some people think that you need to physically do things to yourself to get prettier. And the truth is that you literally don't have to do anything, especially if you're someone who doesn't like to. I know that some people don't like to, wear makeup. They don't like to do like special routines and stuff like that. You don't have to do any of that. All you have to do is just believe in your beauty, like believe in the confidence that you naturally wear on your face and on your body as a person. And if you choose to correct the way that you talk to yourself where maybe before you were like, "Oh man, my arms are so long," or some shit. I don't know. I'm just making up some BS. I don't want y'all to ponder on anything. But let's say, yeah, like, "Oh my god, my arms are so long," and you don't like it. Maybe in the past that was something that you would say, but now instead of saying something like that so limiting to yourself because it's not even something that uplifts you, you don't like hearing to yourself, "Oh my god, my arms are so fucking long." No, correct it and be like, "My arms are perfect. Like I look like a bad bitch, bro. My arms are really cute and I look good. Like I look good." Tell yourself that you look good and I promise you that will actually translate because that's all it's ever done for me. Anytime that I in the past was ever critical about myself physically speaking, if I corrected the words and I was just like, "You're beautiful for real and like it's fine, girl, like you're a bad bitch, period." I would just be like, "You're good, like don't worry, don't worry." It would actually make me feel a lot better and then it would improve my self-esteem, which would then improve my appearance naturally speaking. And then if you do want to add like makeup or whatever, do other stuff like do your hair, you naturally will go in that direction. So that's something for me that I have done. I remember a long time ago when I was in high school, I remember sophomore year, I wanted to like try out more things like outfits and other stuff like that, but I always felt like lazy to do it. I literally was like, "Oh, what's the point, right?" The point is that it makes you happy. That's the point. But I realized over time, I was like, okay, well, that's literally the point. Like, I naturally feel inclined to want to take care of myself physically because I've been uplifting myself so much. So I believe that I'm beautiful. And now I actually want to show that to myself even more. So that's like a great way always to work on your beauty, self appearance, all that. Because naturally, if you change your mindset about it and you become stronger minded about your appearance, it will manifest physically always. I promise you guys, like literally, you could think you're the most clapped person on the earth right now. But if you change your mindset tonight, you will be so fucking gorgeous for yourself tomorrow. I'm not saying that you weren't because you were always gorgeous, but you'll see it literally physically tomorrow if you just keep on going in this way, in this mindset. Okay. Someone said, after your void state video, I was really inspired to do it. I've had a couple of close attempts, but I'll get it eventually. I also got crystals to give a boost. That's really cute and sweet. Aw, thank you for telling me that. And honestly, remember that it's not a matter of you'll get there. Remember that you are there. Like you can do this. It's not eventually, you literally already have this, I promise. And even if it seems, again, underwhelming, or it seems at first that you didn't do it or whatever, you did do it. Like I promise you, everything is just making itself very clear to you. Just keep on being patient and seeing it for what it is. It will make itself very clear to you though. And yeah, I'm really happy to hear that though. And I'm happy that it inspired you. So thank you so much for telling me that. Okay, someone said, "How to use void for body or personality changes like extreme 360 changes? I can feel my body and I know personality." And also how to manifest with neurodivergent ADHD. Okay, so I'm gonna link the two together because you're the same person asking that. Basically, with neurodivergent ADHD, I feel like that's definitely something where okay, it's like a mind to body connection. If you have like ADHD or something that keeps you like very constantly moving or just very active in general, the biggest thing that you can do to basically help yourself with manifesting, for one, you're always manifesting anyway. So it's not about having ADHD or not. I think more of what you mean is like to calmly maybe manifest what you want. In that case, I think the biggest thing you could do, like everything else, is having a mind to body connection. So if you talk to yourself and if you calm yourself down mentally speaking, everything else will physically relax too. So if you remind yourself that you can manifest anything and that like in the void state, like you're saying here, how to use void state for 360 changes and all that stuff, you literally just remind yourself for one, I wouldn't sit there and be like, oh, X, Y, and Z is not letting me manifest. Like, oh, I have anxiety, so I can't manifest, or I'm depressed, so forget it. No, like, don't let those things stop you under any circumstances because they're not meant to stop you, and they don't have the power to if you don't give them power. I feel like the more focus that people put on those things is the more that they become relevant, in which they feel more effective towards you, but they don't have to be. So, as you're doing this with the void state for your body and all that stuff, I think the biggest thing is understanding that if you want a different kind of body shape or appearance, whatever, remember that your desire of that has already been fulfilled in your highest favor because you've chosen those desires right now. And alongside that, please do not get into the mindset of thinking you have to wait for it, or I decided this and I desperately want it so bad now, so I don't know when it's going to happen. Because again, guys, like all this is already done. So you state what you want and then you go to the void state for confirmation if you'd like, but you go and you see it physically, literally in your mind's eye. I mean, you see it for yourself. You see what the changes are. You see how physically you've literally manifested your personality, physicality, whatever it is, everything. It's already done for you. You start embodying that. You see that for yourself. You understand that it is actually done. And then you embody it physically speaking. And then you just keep on going about your days and you continue to embody that, thus you manifesting it. Okay. So it is extreme. It can seem very extreme, but I promise you, if you have a lot of faith in yourself and you genuinely believe that what you're saying is your truth, like it really is your truth, you're going to see that. I promise you guys, I've changed so many things about myself in personality and physically and all that stuff. And it was just by me not overthinking it too much. I never let myself get stressed out about that because I know for those kinds of things, it could have really stressed me out, but I didn't want to feel that way. So I know for you, you can do the same thing. Please just remember to keep it very simple and understand that your desires of said appearance changes and personality changes and all that stuff, they are already done for you. And you will see that more and more, especially within the void state. If that's what you want to go to, you're going to physically see it. You're going to literally, well, not physically because it's not right in front of you, but it's in your mind's eye. Thus, it physically manifesting. Okay. So I intend that that helps you. But okay, actually, you responded. Let me see. So you said, I feel like I'm a bit overwhelmed and it feels like I know I can, but I get scared and then do nothing. I get anxious and do stuff to distract myself. And also, I am very impatient too, especially body ones. So, yeah, that's the thing. It's like you have to work with yourself here because if you acknowledge that you're impatient and then you just kind of keep going in that direction, it's like nothing is going to change because you're embodying this impatience. You know what I mean? And you deserve more than that. And even with like anxiety and stuff like that, it's okay to get overwhelmed. But that's the thing is like, it's the biggest reason why I always talk about in the law of assumption, why you have to find what's most comfortable to you. Because if to you the void state is not the most comfortable place for you to manifest what you want, then doing anything else could be. You know what I'm saying? Like there has to be one thing, and there is at least one thing that's going to make you feel calm and better about you manifesting these things without so much anxiety and like pressure on you. Because remember, this is not a race. It's not you have to prove it to anyone. It's literally just about you. It's all about you. It's always going to be about you. Just remember that you can always take a step back, recollect yourself, and keep on pushing in this direction. You don't have to do anything according to anyone's agenda except for your own, okay? So please remember that, and remember that everything is okay already, okay? I believe in you, like, genuinely. I know that you're gonna be okay because, of course, why wouldn't you be? Aw, thank you, Hibiscus Melody. I love your earrings, they're so beautiful. Thank you, that's so sweet. Yeah, they're, like, bejazzled or whatever. Bejeweled. Excuse me, thank you so much, that's so sweet. Okay, God bless you, Masiposa, for real. Thank you, girl. You're so sweet, genuinely, love you. Okay, someone said, "Hey, Electra, I'm in a religion that hurts my mental health. I just wanna believe in God without religion, but my family's super religious. How do I not waver and spiral when we keep going to church?" Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, bro. Like, I'm sorry because that is stressful, for real, and it's not right in that sense that it's like doing too much for you, right? Like, you don't deserve that. Okay, so the biggest thing that I would do is mental disconnect, like, genuinely. It's kinda like going to school and hating school, and then it's basically what some students do. Some high school kids, like, they hate school, they go to school, they block out the whole fucking thing, and then they just go home. I feel like make church into something that helps you in the way that maybe you're not a part of the what is it called? I forgot what it's called. Program? Yikes. You know how they have a service of the service for like an hour and a half or whatever? Make it into something where when you go, maybe for me personally, what I would do is I would go and I'd be like, let me try to mentally find something that will keep me occupied in a productive way. Okay, so I'd go to church and I would kind of just like block it out. I'm not going to sit there and maybe I would observe. Like, that's the way I am. I would observe and kind of be like, okay, like, I see the people here, whatever. I'd be like, whatever, this is a good time for me to start like really consciously thinking about what I want in life and what I want to manifest and things like that. Like, let me visualize me manifesting X, Y, and Z. Like, I would literally make it a fun time for me because I'm not going to go to church that I don't want to go to and be miserable. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to go anywhere that I don't want to and be miserable. If I'm going to go somewhere I don't want to go, which I'm manifesting no one has to do, of course, I'm gonna make the fucking most out of it and I'm gonna make it work in my favor because I don't deserve to be sitting there feeling miserable. And you definitely don't. And you don't deserve to be in a religion that hurts your mental health. You only deserve the best. So please do everything in your highest power to make it as enjoyable for yourself as you possibly can in a way that is productive and helpful mentally speaking, unless you can go on your phone or write and stuff like that. I don't know if you can do that because I know in some places it's like considered rude. But if you want to, I mean, who cares what people say is rude? If you're doing the right thing for you, that's fine. But if you want to mentally look into other challenges basically that help you, focusing on the things that you want in your reality, visualizing the things that maybe you want to achieve, or even reflecting on things that make you feel happy, etc., that will all help you very greatly. And I promise you, if you do this, you're going to feel better, and you can always let me know like how it goes for you. But please remember, it does take a level of detachment, and you definitely have the power to be detached, okay? I've done it. I do it. So if I can, y'all can too, for sure. I know it. It's all helpful for all of us, I promise. Yes, thank you so much. Of course, boo, of course. When I go, I usually just affirm the whole time while in church, so I'm hoping for the best. Yeah, literally, you can affirm, you can visualize. I personally would probably like get really creative with my imagination or with the void state or anything like that. And I would just that would be a good time for you to go to the void state because no one's gonna ask you questions, right? You just sit there and go to the void state and like you'll see it. Like, I promise, you're gonna see what you want to see, and it's gonna be a lot of fun too. So yeah, definitely. I intend nothing but the best for you though. And let me know if you'd like how it goes for you. I would love to hear about it. Someone said, "How can I manifest reversing hair loss and restoring hair growth to not go bald?" Okay, so you want to know something really insane about that? I've actually been seeing a lot. Well, for one, I'm sure y'all have already seen there's a billion and one different hair loss commercials. Guys, please don't feed into them. Okay, they're there to discourage you. They want those commercials are there to make you feel insecure and to make you feel like you have to do something to prevent this because it's going to happen no matter what, right? And the truth of the matter is that you don't want that. So the best thing you can do for yourself right now, and this will set you up for success in the future for other things too. This can go for your skin, it can go for your nails, it can go for your body, it can go for like the way that your body ages, whatever that you want in your reality. The best thing you can do for yourself with hair growth and all that is just reminding yourself that, for one, like, you're not a bald bitch. If you don't want to be bald, you don't claim being bald. Please don't claim being bald, balding, basically moving in a direction you don't actually want to, and then start getting comfortable with the idea of that your hair is divinely taken care of. That's like something I always say. I always use the word divinely because even if I don't know how, I just know that if I have confidence in whatever I'm saying divinely occurring, I believe that it makes it more powerful because I believe that like the universe will take care of it and it's in my highest favor. So basically, yes, focus on the fact that your hair is always full, that you always have a lot of hair. You always do the right things for your hair. There's always a lot of opportunities for you to continue stimulating your scalp so that you can continue hair growth and basically embracing everything, for example, in your family, if there's people in your family who do have a lot of hair as opposed to some who don't or whatever, claim that you have the genes of the people in your family who do have a lot of hair. Like get very creative about the way that you're manifesting this, but get creative and get very open-minded about it too, because some people hear these things and they're like, wow, like that's fucking insane. That can't happen. Whatever. I mean, that's your limiting belief, but I believe it's possible. Like I definitely believe that because it is. I feel like anything's freaking possible, man. If you want to manifest hair growth, you can definitely do it and not claim like as for the past, even if it seemed like in the past you lost a lot of hair or whatever, it doesn't matter because even then those hairs fell out or whatever, quote unquote, so that your hair can grow back even thicker. Like all the hairs that weren't meant for your scalp, that were not going to help your scalp, they flew away, and now the ones that are meant for you are the ones that are growing in stronger and tougher than ever, and it's growing in abundance. And even if you don't, like, let's say for example you're doing this and you don't feel like that's enough for you, because that does happen too. Some people feel like these little things aren't enough, like saying it isn't enough. Take inspired action. Okay, you can take inspired action. You can literally rub your scalp a lot, like all over. For example, if you do that for, I would say, like a minute a day, you will be stimulating hair growth because you're helping you're massaging your scalp. So that too is also something that's going to help your confidence grow because in my reality, I do like to take inspired action if I feel like it would help my confidence, and it does. So if I take those actions and it does work for me, I know for a fact it's gonna work for you too because like we're all in this together. So apply it. Please let me know how it's going for you if you'd like. I would love to hear about it. But remember that you can definitely do it. And I believe in you truly and genuinely. You can definitely, definitely do it. Someone said, recently I've made the list of the body changes I want. And I make, okay, there you have an umbrella of affirmation. I am beautiful, robotic, affirming, period. Of course, as you should. That's good. That's very good for your body. And of course, boo. You said one more question. Can I manifest intelligence being like both street and book smart, like having skills, being bold and confident? Absolutely. That's like saying, can I be shy and outgoing? Yes, you could be both. Can I be kind and mean? Yes, you can be both. Can you be book smart and street smart? Absolutely. If you want to be, of course you can. And I think with intelligence, always go above and beyond to manifest the most intelligence that you possibly can, because if you just keep on going in that direction, you're going to get smarter, better, wiser, everything. Love that for you. So embody that now. And I promise you all these changes have already manifested for you. And it's because of your belief in yourself that they all have. All right, guys? Remember that you can manifest anything. If you really believe in yourself, I promise you, you really, really can. Okay. Someone said, should you avoid mirrors when manifesting any physical appearance changes? No, I don't think that you should avoid mirrors. I think that if you do or are the kind of person who gets very obsessive, yes, only because you might literally obsess over it. But I've done it. Like I've looked in the mirror. I just don't make it a big deal. I'm not like, "Oh my god, whoa." I'm just like, "Okay, period. Keep applying, got this." And then, whatever. So, it doesn't matter. I think it's just more about your mentality. If you feel overly anxious, maybe ease away from it so you can build more confidence in yourself naturally. But if you're cool with whatever because you have like a strong self-concept and you're not going to let it mess with you like that, absolutely feel free to. Of course, Faraya, right? Is that your name, Faraya? I want to get it right. Or yeah, okay. So someone else said, let's see. Oh, Jada, you're truly so much help. I've been watching you since I was 14 and now I'm 17. That's so sweet. Thank you so much for being here. I'm gonna take a picture of that. Thank you. I'm very appreciative of that so much. Thank you, Angel. God bless you so much. Thank you. Hey Matthew, what's up? Hey boo. Of course though, guys. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I guess that's basically it for today. And I will be back on Monday from what I see. I'm very excited for everything. Thank you guys for literally everything. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for asking questions. Thank you guys for all of it. Oh, you're maladaptive. Did I forget that? I may probably didn't read that. Hold on, let me read about that. What? What do you mean Electrostyle? What happened? Yes. Well, I am gonna say for one though, thank you guys for literally everything. I love you guys so freaking much. Thank you guys, and for always being here and for asking amazing questions. What about your maladaptive daydreaming? Wait, tell me. I'm giving you a spot. Go ahead. What is it? Oh, okay. Actually, I found it. Give me a second. Let me read up. Okay. It says, what is spiritual maladaptive daydreaming? I do this when I don't know some XYZ situation. Most of the time when someone brings something past a symbol and when someone attacks me using my past. What do you mean? I'm curious. Okay, so spiritual maladaptive daydreaming, do you mean like you're visualizing you like soaring the world? As a soul or something? Like, what do you mean by that? Maladaptive spiritual daydreaming? Because I feel like it makes sense. Because I feel like it's kind of if you are spiritually indulging too much into things that are not physically in front of you. But I feel like if you're someone who maladaptive daydreaming is a condition where a person engages in excessive immersive fantasy activity that becomes so intense and time consuming that it interferes with real life functioning. Okay, yeah, I feel like with maladaptive daydreaming in the sense of spirituality, I feel like everything else, yes, it is definitely a thing, and I do believe it can happen. It's kind of like spiritual psychosis, but the difference here is that obviously you can always put an end to these daydreamings if you would like to. Yeah, spiritual. Well, okay, I need to look into that. I can hear someone's voice if someone is portraying me bad in their mind. Okay, so that is actually a real thing, though. Do you think that you're intuitively picking up on what they are thinking about you, or do you think you're imagining what they could be thinking about you? But yeah, interesting. That's really interesting. I was spiraling about the future, but I tried something called Super Brain Yoga. It really helps release any anxiety. That's super cool. I'll look into that too. Super Brain. Let me see what it's called. Okay. No, no. Many times I say what they're about to say and it was correct. Okay. I assume that there is a difference between the two. I feel like, girl, you're probably just psychic for Shruti Kashyap. I feel like you're literally just psychic. I feel like that happens. I do that a lot too. I don't even mean to, it just happens. I feel like if you have that gift, just understand that you're very special. Like obviously you have a very strong gift in the way that you understand what you're doing, spiritually speaking, but don't overthink it. Like don't overanalyze that. I feel like I knew about Jenny's with IE song even before she released it. Yeah, I feel like that's literally just you being psychic. So I wouldn't call that like maladaptive daydreaming for like spirituality, but I feel like I understand what you're saying. You're probably just a little bit afraid that it could be something like that, but I don't feel like it is. Yes, it can be really bad. Maladaptive daydreaming can definitely be. It can make you like literally, what's it called? Like sporadic kind of mentally speaking. But Maldives can be really bad, can damage you and can waste your time and make you feel like you have everything but you don't. Yeah, I feel like that's something that's like toxic. Like it's genuine. I feel like you know when you're doing something like that because have I done that? I've done that a few times. Like I've literally been in trances like that a few times, but I would know after because I would feel crazy. Like I would literally feel physically not good. So that's something to think about when it comes down to this kind of stuff. Um, it is very interesting though. Yeah, I agree. Someone said, "What is your advice on stopping the feeling of staying stuck in nostalgia? Like there's a part of me that is wishing I could go back to the past." That used to be me, bro. I was like that for years, but then I realized that now is better than any other time. I feel like literally the best thing you could do is make memories right now. And um I think that as well with basically living in the moment as opposed to indulging in nostalgia is understanding that I don't know, low key, I'd be thinking like some things are just not as it just wasn't as great as I remember it. But it's not like that. It's not like, oh, it wasn't good. It's just that right now is better. Like, you know what I mean? Like you should always be looking forward to what you have right now in this moment, because this moment should be better than any other moment that you've ever had before, because you're creating these moments. So create the most out of right now, and it will feel a lot better for you to just live your best life having trust in your reality. And yeah, yeah, you deserve better. You know what I mean? Like, you deserve to be happy in the present moment, and so you always will be. And yeah, I agree. It can be very addictive for maladaptive daydreaming. And it can't, I wouldn't say it can ruin your life. I feel like it can if you like literally let it, but I believe we all have the power to stop that stuff. But yes, the present is the present for a reason. And also someone said at the top, "Thank you, you're so genuine and my favorite manifestation coach." Thank you, Cyan, that's so sweet. And you're all my favorite. Thank you. That means a lot to me, genuinely, thank you so much. And then Karina Fong said, "Always good vibes hanging with you, girl." Always good vibes hanging with y'all, bro, like, it's always so fun. I love these topics that you guys are bringing up. Okay. I love you guys. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for everything. And I truly intend that everything that I've said here has helped y'all. We can talk obviously more very soon, and I'm really excited for it. And I know it's going to be really great on Monday. I'll be back in a few days. We'll talk about everything. Okay. Spiritual Monday. So we'll talk about something spiritual. Maybe we'll talk about maladaptive, spiritual maladaptive. Yes. Happy Ramadan. Happy Ramadan, everyone. Maybe we'll talk about spiritual maladaptive daydreaming. Let me look into it. Give me a second. Um, Spiritual maladaptive daydreaming. Okay. Yes. Oh my gosh. We're going to talk about it. I love you guys. God bless y'all. I'll see y'all on Monday. Please take care, everyone. Have a beautiful weekend and have a beautiful day. Bye. Love you. God bless.